Hello, my name is Chris Ramirez. My major is psychology. Something I do for fun is running, just because I love the scenery. I love to see beaches and sunsets, all that fun stuff. Um, my perception of a good online class is just having discussion boards and seeing partic- participation and all those points of views of these all these points of views in regards to lessons and videos. I just love seeing the diverse opinions on something, because we all are coming from somewhere else. We don't have we're what I mean to say is we all come from somewhere different, and just seeing where everybody's coming from and their opinion on something, I really love seeing that. So question one, what did I learn from the first video? I learned that the purpose of this class is for there to be collaboration with general ed teachers and special ed teachers. That's a really key thing to have, because we always want, or collaboration is always important in a workplace, for the benefit of students. So just seeing that this class is about that, and also working with diverse backgrounds, just really stood out to me. And yeah. Question two, the 13 disability categories covered under the Individuals with Disability Education Act of 2004. I wrote them down. So one being autism, there's deafness, emotional disturbance, hearing impairment, intellectual disability, multiple disabilities, orthopedic impairment, or other health impairment, specific learning disabilities, speech, language impairment, traumatic brain injury, and visual impairment. And three, question number three, what are the eligibility rules for special education services? One being that the disability is docked down, and that being recorded, whether it's in a medical evaluation or so forth. And the second one being an adverse impact. So not this meaning the disability interfering with the student's education. So basically, how the TED Talk has said, if there is a student with ADHD, but if they're passing their classes, they don't really necessarily need education. I mean, they don't really need special education services, but if their ADHD interferes and they need to walk out the class, or they start screaming, or it just causes behaviors in the classroom, then that's when they would qualify for services. Let's see. Describe two common issues associated with adolescents with disabilities. So I docked down that the trend that I saw with that was, I remember one of the videos was talking about that the happiness levels were about the same, and they weren't in high levels, due to several factors in their personal lives, like autonomy, and so forth. And the other one, oh yeah, that would be the second one that I talked down, is a trend of lack of autonomy that exists in both adolescents and people with special needs. Question number four, why is people first language important? Give two examples. So one, it's important because this is how we should be addressing people. We shouldn't be labeling them with their disability. And the purpose of this is for us to be addressing them appropriately, respectfully, about the disability. How two examples of how we can do this is my brother. So he has autism. See how I'm like labeling, like I'm mentioning him first before his disability. And you can use this in various ways by using the following, like a person who blank, a person with blank, a person who has blank. So basically, putting the person first, their name, so on and so forth, before you mention their disability, because this is the most respectful way, without disrespecting them by putting their disability first or putting titles into their disability. But yeah.